Summer Week 2, Research Students of Product Design. What is the story you would like to share?
Well, of a story of problems. Well, there are none. I mean,
I'd say in your case, you have a muscle disorder in your hand, so writing has become an issue for you.
yes, but there's already a solution for that. You know, keyboard. Or voice-to-text software.
And you can't think of any ways that those could possibly be improved upon?
Well, the ease of using a keyboard, the only thing you really have to worry about is your hand getting tired, but, you know, you have to deal with that problem anyways. You know, just with day-to-day life, you know, using a controller too often, or too long. There are problems are created, but cannot really be fixed. At least not conventionally. Sure, you could just make like a holster for your arm that slides side to side, so all you have to do is move your fingers down. But even then, that would make your shoulder hurt. Right?
Okay. What question can help you along the way to finding a solution?
Well, the main question I think of when I designing something is what is necessary and what is just an add-on. I mean, let's use a video game for an example. You have the base game. What are you going to need for that base game so it can function and be fun? Right? You know, you need to make sure the physics engine works, that it has good textures and models. You know, you gotta program, let's say it's a first-person shooter, you need to program the projectiles, the hit scan weapons. You know, you need to be able to program an area of effect type weapon like a rocket launcher. Yet, if you just take out the little bits that are unnecessary, like, oh, well, this character is incomplete, obviously, and we're likely going to need to finish it at a later time. So making an update for a later version. Or maybe a DLC. So you can so someone could download it if they want to be able to play that character. And don't do what companies like Activision does. You know, release an incomplete game because you want the money and rush it. You know, if it's not complete, don't release it. And if you have a deadline that you can't move past, release like a beta version to make sure interest is still there. But have it free so people won't have to pay, it won't cost them an arm and a leg in order to get that beta. And when the actual official full game comes out, just take the beta, move it off to the side. It's an online, shut down the game servers, or, even keep them up and running for a while for people who can't get the game yet.
Just something that popped into my head as a solution to because you were saying that you're going to get tired anyway with your arm. What about integrating a robot arm with voice recognition software? Because one of the biggest problems is it's not picking up when you use computer programs. Sometimes it's unable to pick up the subtleties when you're typing.
And makes you
But
think the robot would be able to do that any better?
well, what if you had a program that actually doesn't just recognize your voice,
Speech patterns.
speech patterns, and all that kind of stuff is integrated, and it even does like facial recognition to determine whether or not what you said was accurate, and it can correct itself, and then it does the typing for you.
Although there's one big problem with that. Is the robot arm itself actually necessary? Why not just have it software?
Software fails more often than hardware.
Yes, but software you can fix quite easily with an update.
True.
With hardware, a piece breaks, you have to either A, order a replacement part, B, send it back if it's on warranty, or C, if there's no other option, you might just have to buy an entirely new one. With software, if a virus corrupts half the program on your computer, if you bought it, you can just re-download it. Right?
True.
That is a very
What did you notice?
I wasn't quite done with my analysis yet.
Sorry, it's just you're getting into like, it's already 6 minutes in and we haven't even started asking the questions yet.
Well, we have been asking questions. And I've been answering them in detail.
What did you notice about the video?
Well, the ideas, the problems this guy is coming up with, you can tell he's thinking about the problem and analyzing it. But if you read between the lines, he's not really coming up with any solutions. I mean, he created it essentially a kitchen counter that's adjustable for the person who needs to use it. Yes, that was quite clever. But he gave us two problems that he's having trouble fixing himself anyways.
Well, his video wasn't about finding a solution. It was about how important research is and how a lot of companies put that research to the side for productivity. And his point is that you can't do that. You can't keep doing that because you're going to just keep producing substandard products that are getting less and less quality to them. That research is really important.
If you're going to make a video and, just leave little questions like that, actually, like, if it's some sort of mystery, give hints to it throughout the video. Or if it's a question like this, give an actual answer. If you ask 1,000,001 questions that no one can answer but you, what are you going to do? I mean, you ain't going to get your answers because you're the only one who knows them. Right?
What did you wonder?
Well, why didn't he look at the simpler options that are effective, yet easy to work with? Like, a good example I came up with during the video was, since the old lady can't hold anything properly or grip it, why not have it built into like the armrest of a chair? That way your arm's here and you can just type in what you need. And for the problem of batteries, have a wired connection to the wall, so remove the need for batteries altogether.
How did you feel?
Well, some of the questions this guy was asking were very simple to answer. But she didn't really Some of them were really easy to answer and come up with solutions for. Others are near impossible given the current situation. I mean, people have already come up with solutions for people who can't go up and down stairs. You know, like a moving chair that goes along the sides.
Well, that was actually surrounding vacuum cleaners. He was saying his grandmother can't vacuum anymore.
I'm getting to that. So why not incorporate a similar system with a vacuum cleaner unit? You know, arm extends down and, you know, vacuums the stairs for you on that track.
It's actually a really smart idea. I like it.
Or, since she can't go upstairs, you know, have the vacuum essentially attached to the unit itself anyways. So if she still wants to feel independent and actually want to do the job, she can. Right?
I like it. It's
simple designs and simple ideas can really change a lot. Right?
And what did you learn?
Well, nothing really. Like, when I come up with a problem, when I see a problem, I already knew, get information from those who actually experience with said problem. And look at the most efficient solution for it. You know, relatively cheap or, you know, relatively efficient at getting the job done. You know, not make it multi-purpose so it does 1,000,000,001 things. You gotta start from step 1. You can't really, you know, skip 1 through step 1,000 all at once. Now, can you?
That is very true.